Dear learners, let's try to understand the insight theory of learning given by Kohler and Koffika. What is learning by insight? Insight learning is defined as learning which occurs all of a sudden through understanding various things involved rather than trial and error. Insight learning is the sudden understanding of the relation between a problem and a solution. A type of learning that uses reason, especially to form conclusions, inferences, or judgments to solve a problem. It is the aha or I've got it experience when we suddenly solve a problem. Suppose you tried very hard to solve a math problem without success. In frustration, you leave the problem assignment and decide to take a bath. Then all of a sudden you understand the concepts involved to solve the problem. It is in your bathtub that you have had an aha experience. The situation has changed, an insight has occurred. Once this problem has been solved, you are able to solve other similar problems. Learning by insight, as proposed by Wolfgang Kohler and his colleague Kurt Koffka, is a cognitive theory that emphasizes sudden comprehension or understanding of a problem that leads to a solution. Unlike traditional theories of learning which focus on gradual, incremental acquisition of knowledge through repetition and reinforcement, learning by insight suggests that understanding can occur in a moment of clarity when one perceives the relationships between various elements of a problem. Kohler's experiments. Kohler conducted many experiments on chimpanzees and brought out a book, Mentality of Apes, in 1925, which was the result of his experiments conducted during the period 1913 to 17 on the Canary Island. These experiments show learning by insight. Some of them are given below. In one experiment, Kohler put a chimpanzee sultan inside a cage and a banana was hung from the roof of the cage. A box was placed inside the cage. The chimpanzee tried to reach the banana by jumping but could not succeed. Suddenly, he got an idea and used the box as a jumping platform by placing it just below the hanging banana. In another experiment, Kohler made this problem more difficult. Now it required 2 or 3 boxes to reach the banana. Moreover, the placing of one box over the other required different specific arrangements. In a more complicated experiment, banana was placed outside the cage of the chimpanzee. 2 sticks, one larger than the other, were placed inside the cage. One was hollow at one end so that the other stick could be thrust into it to form a longer stick. The banana was so kept that it could not be picked up by one of the sticks. The chimpanzee first tried these sticks one after the other but failed. Suddenly, he got a bright idea. The animal joined the 2 sticks together and reached the banana. Characteristics of learning by insight. 1. Suddenness. Insightful learning often occurs suddenly, without the need for gradual accumulation of knowledge or repeated practice. 2. Restructuring of information. Insightful learning involves a restructuring of the learner's mental representation of the problem or situation, rather than simply applying previously learned rules or procedures. 3. Perceptual reorganization. According to Gestalt psychology, perception involves organizing sensory information into meaningful patterns or wholes. 4. Applicability to novel situations. Insights gained through learning are often applicable to a wide range of similar problems or situations. 5. Saha moment. Insightful learning is often accompanied by an aha moment, a sudden feeling of illumination or understanding. 6. Intuition and creativity. Learning by insight involves elements of intuition and creativity. Insightful solutions may arise from unconventional or innovative approaches to problem solving. 7. Deep understanding. Insightful learning is associated with a deeper understanding of the material. Rather than simply memorizing facts or procedures, learners who experience insight develop a more profound comprehension of the underlying concepts and principles involved. Educational implications of insightful learning theory. 1. Problem solving skills. Learning by insight emphasizes the importance of fostering problem solving skills in education. Teachers can encourage students to approach problems from different angles and to explore alternative solutions rather than relying solely on rote memorization or repetitive practice. 2. Encouraging critical thinking. Insightful learning encourages critical thinking and the ability to see connections between seemingly disparate pieces of information. Educators can design activities and assignments that require students to engage in higher order thinking skills such as analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. 3. Promoting creativity. Insightful learning often involves creative thinking and the ability to generate innovative solutions to problems. Educators can create an environment that encourages creativity by providing opportunities for exploration, experimentation, and divergent thinking. 4. Facilitating discovery learning. Discovery learning, which involves allowing students to explore concepts and discover solutions on their own, aligns well with the principles of learning by insight. Educators can design learning experiences that promote active engagement and inquiry-based learning, allowing students to make their own discoveries and develop a deeper understanding of the material. 5. Supporting metacognition. Insightful learning requires metacognitive awareness, the ability to monitor and regulate one's own thinking processes. Educators can teach students metacognitive strategies such as self-reflection, goal setting, and monitoring progress to help them become more effective learners. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.